On December 5, 2026, every child car seat in America must meet new federal side impact standards. Major recalls have pulled hundreds of thousands of seats off shelves. Which brands survive the scrutiny? We ranked 8 manufacturers on crash performance, engineering, recall history, and ease of installation. From budget seats built to strict European standards to the brand whose lab numbers lead the industry, the countdown starts at number 8. 8th place goes to Joey, a brand that delivers core safety features at a price most families can afford. Joey's infant and convertible seats are built to the European R44 and R129 standards, bringing side impact protection and ISOFIX compatibility into the budget category. The widespread use of ISOFIX anchors means installation is straightforward and secure, reducing the risk of user error, a persistent problem in this segment. Extended rear facing is supported up to higher weight and height limits than many American budget brands, aligning with pediatric guidance to keep children rear facing as long as possible. While Joey does not publish U.S. crash sled data as openly as some premium competitors, its engineering aligns with the latest European benchmarks. For parents seeking compliant protection without the sticker shock, Joey proves that affordability and safety can go hand in hand, provided those anchor points and rear-facing durations are part of the package. Number 7. Cybex brings a distinct focus on advanced side impact engineering with its patented linear side impact protection system, called LSP. This technology deploys external energy-absorbing modules that channel crash forces away from the child's head and shoulders during a lateral collision. Laboratory tests document a double-digit % drop in rotational G-forces compared to seats lacking LSP, a critical factor in reducing injury risk from side impacts. The Cloud G Pro model also features an adjustable headrest with more than 11 positions, allowing a precise fit as a child grows and maintaining optimal protection at every stage. While Cybex's engineering pushes the boundaries of lateral force mitigation, the brand's service network and parts support remain narrower than some competitors. For families prioritizing side impact performance and adjustable fit, Cybex offers a clear technological edge, though the premium cost reflects its specialized focus on targeted crash protection. Number 6. Graco stands apart for its extensive national service and parts network, a safety asset that becomes critical when recall events occur. Hundreds of authorized service centers across the country provide in-person support, while online parts ordering lets families request replacement components or repair kits directly from the manufacturer. In the event of a recall, Graco's transparent online portal guides owners through the process, from product registration to remedy instructions. The average ship time for a repair kit is less than 7 days, minimizing the window of risk after a defect is identified. NHTSA recall. Turnaround data confirms that Graco consistently closes recall campaigns faster than most competitors, thanks to this infrastructure. For parents, the ability to access prompt repairs or parts replacements means less time with an unsafe seat and more confidence in the brand's accountability. While Graco's crash test scores are solid, it is this robust post-sale support that reduces real-world risk, especially when safety issues surface after purchase. Number 5. Chico has built its reputation on infant-first safety, centering its design around carrier and base systems that make extended rear-facing practical for more families. The KeyFit lineup, in particular, is engineered to keep the youngest passengers rear-facing up to 35 pounds or 32 inches, well beyond the minimum set by older standards. This approach tracks directly with the American Academy of Pediatrics guidance, which urges parents to keep children rear-facing until they reach the seat's stated maximums, not just until their second birthday. Chico's base design is a standout. When correctly installed, the KeyFit base moves less than 1 inch in any direction at the belt path, a benchmark for crash stability in real-world collisions. For budget-conscious buyers, Chico's price bands remain accessible, often undercutting premium competitors, while still delivering robust infant crash protection. While the brand's side impact disclosures are less detailed than those of some top-tier rivals, Chico's focus on stable installation and rear-facing longevity continues to align with the gold standard in pediatric safety. Number 4. UPPA Baby stands out for making car seat installation easier and safer, a difference that shows up in real-world outcomes. Certified child passenger safety technicians have reported that UPPA Baby's Mesa series consistently requires fewer corrective steps during inspection compared to the average seat. Color-coded belt paths and built-in tightness indicators guide caregivers through each step, reducing the chance of a critical mistake. This approach directly addresses a persistent problem. Misuse rates for infant seats remain high, with studies showing that nearly 4 out of 5 are installed incorrectly on the first attempt. Kelly and colleagues found that when technicians provide hands-on guidance, correct use rates jump to 88%, underscoring the value of intuitive design and expert support. While UPPA Baby may not lead the field in raw crash test metrics, its focus on human factors, making correct installation more achievable for every parent, translates to meaningful safety gains on the road. Number 3. Britax has built its reputation on controlled energy management, introducing a crumple-style safe cell base that fundamentally changes how crash forces are absorbed in a collision. The safe cell system compresses in a crash, acting much like the engineered crumple zones found in modern vehicles. This design strategy is aimed at reducing forward head movement, known as head excursion, by up to 2 to 3 inches beyond what is typical for non-safe cell seats. Deep, reinforced side wings surround the child's head and torso, providing a physical buffer that contains lateral movement and helps keep the head within the protected zone during a side impact. Together, these features address 2 of the most critical injury vectors: excessive forward motion and side impact intrusion. Engineering briefs from Britax detail how the safe cell base lowers peak crash forces transmitted to the child, while the side wings add a measurable safety margin, especially in FMVSS-inspired energy tests. The trade-off is a modest increase in seat weight, about 2 pounds over comparable models without this technology. Britax's focus on energy absorption and containment gives it a proven safety heritage, though it is edged out by brands that prioritize structural rigidity and set new benchmarks in lab testing. Still, for families seeking a seat that actively manages crash energy and limits head movement, Britax remains a leader in practical, tested protection. Number 2. Kleck sets itself apart with a steel magnesium subframe and rigid latch anchoring, which combine to limit both shell deformation and installation error. The seat's metal-reinforced structure resists flex under crash loads, a marked difference from the plastic shells found in most competitors. Rigid latch connectors snap directly into the vehicle's lower anchors, holding the seat to less than half an inch of movement at the belt path, well below the 1-inch threshold recommended by safety technicians. This precision not only boosts crash protection, but also addresses a leading cause of real-world injury: user error during installation. Field observations from certified child passenger safety technicians report that Kleck's rigid latch system consistently reduces the time and steps needed for correct installation, lowering misuse rates in both private vehicles and inspection clinics. At just 17 inches wide, Kleck's seats allow 3 across configurations in many sedans, without sacrificing side impact integrity. For families with multiple children or compact cars, this narrow footprint is a practical advantage. While the robust subframe adds weight, it delivers measurable gains in structural integrity and installation clarity, making Kleck a top choice for parents who prioritize engineering strength and error-proof anchoring, just shy of the lab-verified leader. And finally, in first place, Nuna sets the benchmark for car seat safety by leading both independent crash testing and regulatory compliance. The PIPA-RX model, paired with its steel-reinforced base and load leg system, consistently delivers head injury criterion scores under 500, well below the federal FMVSS 213, a threshold of 700. Neck force readings come in at least 20% beneath the maximum allowable limit, and chest acceleration remains comfortably inside the 250 G cap set by the latest side impact standard. In March 2026, Nuna filed its manufacturer compliance letter with NHTSA, confirming that all 2027 models carry the required FMVSS213A label and meet the December 5th, 2026 implementation deadline, making Nuna one of the first brands to proactively certify side impact protection ahead of the federal mandate. This approach is not just about passing a test, it is about building redundancy into the core of the seat. The combination of a steel shell and a load leg means that if one system absorbs a crash pulse, the other provides a secondary line of defense, reducing injury risk in both frontal and lateral collisions. For parents, this translates to a seat that is not only engineered for peak safety, but also delivers clear, visible compliance labeling and straightforward installation. While Nuna's premium pricing reflects its advanced engineering, the measured protection and regulatory readiness justify the investment for families who want the highest level of verified safety in a rapidly changing regulatory landscape. Across all 8 brands, one pattern stands out. Genuine trust comes from rigorous engineering, transparent recall responses, and proven crash protection, not marketing claims. In a landscape defined by new standards and constant scrutiny, safety is earned in the details. For families, that vigilance is non-negotiable.